Okay, so I'm going to show you the back off mod that I've done for the Season 4. This is the Wolffe helmet that I'm going to demonstrate on, but this back off mod will work for the Grunt and also the Rex, and if there's any more to come. So this was molded with the back off separate from the front, so this space in between here is what we want to eliminate. So you can go ahead and just cut this somewhere in between there with whatever tool you want to use, hacksaw, Dremel, whatever's going to work, and to avoid from causing damage to the back or the front. Once you did that, the idea is then to take the pencil, and there's a top ridge and there's a bottom ridge. The space between here is what I call the 45-degree angle. Very important that you don't disturb that. So you want to take your pencil and mark right across there, okay, and up across the back, and so on. And then also on the front half of the back side, you want to mark that as well. If you notice, it also has a ridge and then a 45-degree angle. The space between here and here is what's going to butt up between the space between here and here. So it's very important that you don't change those angles. What I did was separated two halves, and I used a Dremel bit like this. And then after the two halves were separated, I used the sanding wheel like this to clean it up. So I have one right here that I've separated, and I've cleaned up the edging on this here with the Dremel wheel and making sure that it's nice and flat. Now I think it's important not to cut out this back piece until you've done all the cleanup work around the edge. You kind of see here, this is the 45-degree edge I was talking about, and that's what's going to made up against right here as well. I also went through and used just hand file, got like a half round on one side and then flat on the other, just to reach all the different angles that you need. And then in theory, what you want to do is just kind of test it and see how well it fits, and kind of go back if you need to clean off any bumps or anything. Once you know that it's pretty well fitting pretty good, then I would go ahead and cut off the bottom section. These you want to remove. You just want to try to make a nice curved line down below here where I've shown with the pencil here. That's just for casting purposes, so you don't want to leave those. And same thing for the front section here, so you get the nice neck ring nice and cleaned up. The idea will then be to drill out the little indentions here so you can put a magnet in place. And I'll show you that steps in just a moment, but I just kind of wanted to show you the process of cutting the back off to do the back off modification on the Season 4 animated on helmets.